All right, everyone. The book review of the day is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. This is his third book. You may know him from The Martian. It came out as a Matt Damon movie a few years back. Great movie, great book. And this is basically the same thing. You have a scientist that's out in the middle of nowhere, and he has to science his way through this impossible situation so he can save the day, get home, all of that. The main character in this book wakes up with amnesia on a ship that has two corpses. And he's trying to figure out what his name is, what he's doing there. It's a great trope of a story where that's what your starting point. And you kind of learn stuff with him. And then he slowly gets his memory back, so the whole story is like two storylines. The present day, he's in the ship trying to figure out what to do, and then the flashbacks is his memories coming back and how he got on the ship in the first place. So the reason that this book works like The Martian is you have this very science intensive book, and you have it through the mouthpiece of this kind of funny, quirky guy that's very down to earth. And that combination is what is really what drives the book. Now, I need to pause here for a minute because I want to talk about a part that's the middle of the book that I wouldn't want to know about if I had just read The Martian and I wanted to read this next book, because I like going into books not knowing as little as possible. So if that's you, then skip this next part. The main character, as we learn pretty quickly, he's on a mission to save Earth, because there's this stuff that's eating the energy of the sun, and Earth has about 19 years left before it can't survive. So he goes to this other star system and he meets an alien there. And the alien is doing exactly what he's trying to do and to save his home planet. So the heart of this book, in hindsight, is you have this main character and this alien working together, figuring out how to communicate, and then solving the problems that saves both of their worlds. I'm not usually into these kind of storylines. Storylines where you feel sympathy for an alien character, like we're all different, but we're all the same. I generally just, it passes over me. This is more of a personal preference than it is a complaint against this book, because if you are going to do that storyline, this book is the way you do it. But it sure has me wondering how this is going to go at the movie level, because it is being made into a movie with Ryan Gosling. So I'm really curious how they're going to handle that part of it. So I can say right off the top, if you love science and the scientific method, this is the book for you, because that's basically all this book is him trying to think through problems. And if that describes you, but you're not crazy about fiction or science fiction, this could be the book to change your mind. Like, it's a lot of fun going through it with this character, and it's very well researched. I mean, it seems very well researched and seems very believable. So that adds a lot to it. Those are my thoughts on Project Hail Mary. I would give it 4 stars. If you have any book recommendations for me, I'm always open to hearing them. Leave them in the comments below.